Yo, what's up, guys? It's BCD here. Yeah, it's BCD, and I'm tall like a tree, and you better watch out because I sting like a bee. Yeah, anyways, I got a new 1v1 cast for you today. It's Rorymallory versus Stitch. You know, a very anticipated game. Two very high class players. Stitch, as you may know, he is a CA caster, so he's very professional. He has done some live casting on some Southeast Asia tournaments, and he's quite good. So I will put his channel link in the description below. And against a Zerg opponent, Rorymallory, also quite high. I'm not sure if he's Masters League. I'm pretty sure he is. Anyway, Diamond Masters League, and we know Stitch is in Masters League. Quite a good Terran player. And as you can see, we both have pretty standard play here. Let's look at the income tab. Oh yeah, baby. Anyways, we have some overlords. As you can see, this overlord has some pulsating blue things coming out the sides of it. To me, it looks like a boombox. I mean, overlord's job is pretty lonely, so you know it might be useful to have a couple of tunes playing. And here we go, a block here with the barracks. And a drone just coming along, just doing some scouting information. And another SCV coming to do the blockade. An early expansion from the Zerg. As of now, Stitch has not scouted. He sees Rorymallory scout, but he has not scouted his base, nor has he seen the early expansion from Rorymallory. Pretty standard play here. Here goes the spawning pool up. And we have two barracks here. Yeah. Supply depots. And here comes the scouts from Stitch. Stitch, one following the previous drone scout, and one being a completely new scout. And as you can see, the expansion is almost completed. And the spawning pool about halfway done. Actually, this is a little bit interesting. Oh, okay, so Stitch still has not seen which base Rorymallory is at, so he's now going towards the correct one, I think, with some SCVs and Marines, maybe a bunker rush. I don't know. But we have some drones, and the SCV knows which base it is. And we got 3 SCVs now, ready to go. Oh man, getting funky over here. Still 2 barracks, pumping out some Marines, going for an early push here, and no refineries. That means he is most likely going for a bunker rush. Here it is. The bunkers are being set up right now. One got cancelled, and very good movement from Rorymallory. As you can see, he doesn't go for the bunker. He goes straight for the SCV and takes out the SCV right there. Building a nice spine crawler placement right there. The spawning pool has finished, and the harvesters is the Zerg just ahead by 17. And here we have the Marines moving in. Right now taking out Overlord, but we have a Queen. And when the spine crawler is there, it should help fend off the attack. As you can see, we have a backup bunker coming here, just to help to fall back and defend to. Another bunker building. You know, this is quite a good tactic against Zerg, and since the Marines pretty much already picked off the spine crawler, it did get 2 kills, which was very effective, and now the bunker has been built, and he does have sight, so he can see still a little bit here. Not so much. But the Marine rush hasn't been too effective right now. It's been pretty effective. Scared off the Zerg, but as of now, I would say that if the Zerg can hold this off, should be ahead, considering he has an expansion. Bow, bow, bow. And now the Marines and SCVs are pulling back, or they should be at least, or maybe not, who knows. The barracks doing some funky lifting off and blocking off this ramp over here. two new marines coming in, defending this ramp here, and a creep tumor just creeping everybody out. As you can see, a nice spine crawler placement here. Rorymallory, as of now, I'm still not sure what he is going for here. Still only spine crawlers. Researching speedlings now, so I guess by the look of it, he's only going speedlings considering he knows that the Terran player only has some marines, and fending off some marine harassment over here. The queen, oh, is the queen gonna live? Yes, the queen shall live. Right now, the Terran has the eye. And expanding currently. The Zerg getting supply blocked a little bit there, but they both have a considerable amount of crystals, but due to the early expansion by the Zerg, has quite a few more little drones or SCBs. And as you can see, we have dual queen here, just spreading the creep all over the place, making dual refineries. The speedlings is done, and so we shall be seeing more of those. And the evolution chamber is beginning, and building up the refineries, building a banling nest. Love banlings. Gotta love banlings against Terran, especially considering how we have this block here. Banling bus straight to the tech lab, and they will be right in. Especially with speedlings, they can just charge right in there. And good use of some mules. Really just muling it out at this point. Now, interestingly enough, the Terran has one eye and the Zerg has another eye. So I guess if we looked at one, they cannot see each other, which is pretty funny. I don't think they know that they have each other's eyes. Or, you know, an eye on each map. Let's go to the units tab here. 17 Zerglings to 12 Marines. Okay, so at this point, I wouldn't say anyone's too ahead. I guess anything could happen, but you never know. The Zerg has a little bit of lead in economy, but considering how Terran has those ever so awesome mules, he should be able to catch up. No problemo. We have combat shield researching here. And right now they are 0-0 Marines. And we have a third expansion coming in here. Now, as you know, the Zerg does have the eyes, so should be able to see that. Yes, does see the third expansion. So the Zerg will probably make a move to stop that. Or maybe halt it if possible. And Zerg is also making the third expansion. And here goes the Zerglings. The Terran player does see them. And here they go with the expansion. Now, right when it's morphing into a planetary fortress, they caught it at a good place. So it cannot lift off while it is morphing. And it cancels the morph, and now it's on fire. So the Terran player will have to spend some economy on repairing that. Now, these siege tanks do have siege mode. And looks like the Terran player will be pushing out. See, we have the Zerglings over here in a quite an interesting placement. The Terran has full view of them, and the tanks are in siege mode, so they will be able to get multiple kills. That was, but it was surrounded fast. Got 2 kills, and this one, being skillfully alive, gets 3 kills. So, the Zerg plane doing some great micro here is going in for the harvester line of SCVs and blowing them up. As you can see, as the SCVs run away, the Marines come in to clean up the job. Now, the harvesters are back to the same, and they each have a third expansion, except the Swarm is not set. No, neither of them saturated. We've got quite a lot of speedlings on the map right now, and quite a lot of Marines and medevacs. So it should be quite an interesting game. This siege tank here really doing a lot of splash damage on these Zerglings, but they are too fast. These speedlings are too fast. May even be too fast for the medevac here, and yes, they are. They were able to pick out the Marines, and these ones too. Now they do have +1 armor. They do have +1 armor, and these Zerglings are just zooming in here. A command center, or sorry, planetary fortress trying to build up, but these Zerglings will be able to pick it off. The Terran player is really going to be a little bit on his heels right now, as you can see. Really trying to just pump out units at this point, because we have a lot of energy left here. Oh, an interesting placement of a command center. I guess they were trying to stop the Zerglings, but the Zerglings are just too fast and sweep the Terran, and that's going to be it. And there's the GG by Stitch. Great game, as you know, to